Not the sports news on OmniAudio.Africa with Romy Titus and Kevin McCollum.
All roads lead to Polokwane. That is in March. Why? Because Bafana are playing Lesotho. It's a World Cup qualifier, and I'm sure Coach Hugo Bros has already put together his prelim squad. But is the pitch ready? Are the people ready? Are the seats ready? Are the suites ready? To answer all those questions, we've got Jon Mpe, Executive Mayor of Polokwane, on the line. Mayor, a warm welcome to the show. Thank you for your time this morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning, Ronnie Titus. Good morning, Kevin McCollum. And good morning to the listeners of OmniAudio.Africa.
Thank you so much. Is everything ready? Because we're talking about welcoming Lesotho and obviously having that hospitality, South African hospitality, where we roll out the red carpet. So could you give us a state of readiness for the Peter Mokaba Stadium ahead of this World Cup qualifier, Mayor?
The pitch is 100% now ready for professional football. We've engaged PSL Professor Ronnie Scholz for the pitch clearance, which we're expecting that it should be done today or the latest next week. The other parts of the stadium remain good. Only the pitch required refurbishment, and we believe our stadium remain a premier venue for local international games. And it's going to even be much better because we're talking about a brand new pitch that, has been worked on by professionals, and it will definitely be a good game of football come the 21st of March.
It sounds good, Mayor. Now, everybody needs a good pitch, obviously, to play on, because that is one of the biggest needs, for teams. They need a good pitch in which to play. When you say a brand new pitch, please explain to us just the state that the pitch was in versus the state that the pitch is in now, and what was done in order to rehabilitate this pitch.
Well, I think the pitch was in bad conditions. As you know, that there was a lot of people on the ground, and on that occasion, so we had to remove the old pitch completely and do the clarification of the old and dead grass, the leveling, starting from scratch, additional silica sand, seedling, and irrigation, as well as fertilization. So this is something that we normally do after each and every season. That is why you see Peter Mokaba, the new Peter Mokaba Stadium, probably unlike other World Cup venues, is always in the best condition. Probably the best pitch in the country will be that of the new Peter Mokaba Stadium. So what we have done is that we have restored it to its own glory, past. But this time around, because we have done it in the middle of the season, I believe that towards the end of the season, it's going to still be in good condition. So we are happy with the work that have been done. As you know, It's not only the new Peter Mokaba Stadium that we have put in good condition. We have also added, in addition to the old Peter Mokaba Stadium, we've now added Seshego Stadium. Correct. As the new approved venue for the PSL or professional game.
That is good. That's good news. When you say that this pitch is now in good condition, having done it now in the middle of the season, as you put it, Mayor, how much has it cost the municipality in order to get the pitch where it needs to be in order to be eligible to host this game?
Well, it has cost us 839,000, just to be precise. We've got a lot of in-house professionals taking care of our facilities. We've renovated also our tennis courts to the world and international standards. So that is the cost that it has cost us. As we know, it's something that is regrettable of what happened during that particular night. We have also invoiced the organizers for the portion of the revenue from that particular occasion, but also to make sure that we share in the costs that were involved. But we are happy now with the work that has been done.
I like that there is a sort of ownership taken, as in something was damaged and we're both going to make sure that it is repaired. But at the end of the day, Mayor, you want it to be sort of a multi-event stadium. You don't just want to keep a pristine pitch in the hope that someone's coming, right? You want it to obviously attract other events. So how do you then curb damage to a pitch, which you need obviously for PSL teams, for example, for international teams, but still make the Peter Mokaba Stadium the place to be? You know, come and host your event here, come and have a concert here, because you don't want it to be a white elephant.
Well, as the municipality, we have always insisted on the pitch being covered. We had many political, sports, and other cultural events at the stadium before. So, unfortunately, on that day, you know, it's something that we had to make everybody to be held accountable. But it's something that we can make the public, sports loving people, to say that it will never happen. We will also procure our own cover, which will be rented out.
Nice.
To those that are want to have events at the stadium. So if you've got an event, you'll have to have a proof that you have hired. If it is you have hired from us, we will also make sure that the pitch is covered before any other major events. But we would love the stadium to be it's a multi-purpose. We've got conference facilities and other facilities at the stadium. We would want it to continue serving the multi-purpose for activities for the sake of also us getting the revenue, but most importantly for the people of Limpopo as a whole, to get a feel of utilizing their own facility, and the people of South Africa. New Peter Mokaba Stadium is an asset for the entire country. So we would definitely continue to make sure that it is well taken care of.
Mayor, if it is that the refurbishment cost you just over 800,000 Rand, for the first time in 23 years, Seshego Stadium then also meets PSL standards. And how much did it cost you to get that stadium up and in mint condition?
Well, Seshego Stadium now is on board, and we are happy. We have always been our objective to take football to the township, even to some of our rural areas. It cost us 15 million to do the whole refurbishment. We've got a new pitch as well there, but also we've got a refurbished, facility in terms of your dressing rooms, new lights, and the whole lot of work that went into it, putting up a VIP area for our guests. So we are happy to have brought the game back to the township, and people who remember the days of Seshego Stone Breakers and all those time when we had great players coming from Seshego. So we are very much excited as the city to have done that.
Nice.
And probably the best way to make sure that that stadium is sustainable is to get the community's buy-in, to make them take ownership of the stadium in a certain respect, so that they respect the stadium and then use it properly. I mean, that obviously is what you've been doing with the community as well.
Yes, of course. I mean, the local economy of Seshego, those people who are hawkers selling around the stadium, they're going to get an opportunity to earn a living. It is their own property, and we believe that the people of Seshego has always demonstrated enthusiasm and activism. They will always make sure that the facility remain in good condition. So as the city of Polokwane, we are very, very much happy that our efforts leading up to us, to becoming the, sports tourism capital of the country is on course. As you know, our facilities not only are utilized, we also have got our neighboring countries, Zimbabwe, Kenya, that would want to use the facility, and other neighboring countries. So we are very much excited about that.
Mayor, why raise your hand to host Lesotho? Why this game? Why this World Cup qualifier? Why are you saying, please come to our home?
Well, it has always been our eagerness to host international games. And we're happy that the South African Football Association has been very much receptive to our efforts. Like as I said, it's of no use for the South Africans to have such a beautiful facility in the Peter Mokaba stadium well maintained without us having all South Africans gathering together to support their own team. It's not just about football. We are also looking at engaging the rugby union for the Springboks. It's a whole ambitious program on our part. But most importantly, for us, it's also about stimulating our own local economy. Of Polokwane.
Yeah.
We are a growing, probably one of the fastest growing city in South Africa, and we believe that we are the right place. We've got the right people, and everything is right. We are a peaceful city, clean city, so everything is actually on course to welcome all South Africans, the people from Lesotho, those who will be coming with the team. We'll have the old Peter Mokaba Stadium will be the ground for the practice ground for the Bafana. Seshego Stadium will be the practice ground for the Lesotho national team. So we are ready.
Awesome. I love it. I know that you're a lover of athletics as well, running. I know you're a lover of sport. Is there anybody in particular that you are hoping makes it into the squad that you have your eye on, Mayor?
That's the tough one because Bafana has been doing very well with the current squad, and the coach has really done a wonderful job. I think for me, any player that get an opportunity on the day will do a great job. I mean, we have a whole lot of players as well coming from our province.
Correct.
But for us, it's, all South Africans must just rally behind the team because all players are great players. The coach have came up with a new culture that you do not qualify because you come from a big team. You qualify on merit because you are playing very well in your own club, irrespective of how big, how small your club is. And we would love to really congratulate our national coach for the work that has been done, and all the players and the entire Safa family and the entire football family for the work that they have done on our national team. So I think we are no longer that kind of a club or a team that will be undermined, rated in Africa. And we're happy that we are among the best on the continent.
Mayor, thank you so very much for your time this morning. We wish you everything of the best come March 21st. And it seems like it's away. Good luck.
Thank you very much. And thanks for having us. It was an honor. And thanks to the listeners.
Thank you.
The pleasure was ours. Mayor there of Polokwane letting us in on just how ready they are. So over 800,000 Rand just spent on the pitch to get it ready at Old Peter Mokaba Stadium. I like that he says, and now there are measurements in place so that this pitch doesn't get damaged again like it did. 15 million into the Seshego Stadium, which then becomes the home and training ground for Lesotho while they're here. And also he's taken this municipality to a grade 6 municipality. So he's a very ambitious mayor.
Good.
If you take a look at also some other work that he's done there. So I don't think it's the very last time that we hear from Mayor John in terms of look.
He sounds like a man with a plan.
Amen and amen. That's our Friday edition. Till Monday, cheerio.
Listen live and on demand.
Welcome to Omni Sport.